Alright, so this is my Amana cheapo dishwasher. Went to go start the load last night and got these wonderful series of noises. Okay. So that's the normal drain noise. That's what it's supposed to make at the beginning of any cycle. Now next is the noise that you're not supposed to hear. And what I've found is that it is the dishwasher running dry. So the pump out is working, but the solenoid valve, which would otherwise let water into the dishwasher, is not functioning. So I'll let you hear the sound, and then I'll get to the quick fix. After I messed around with it, cleaned everything out, thought that there was some sort of clog in it, I disassembled the entire interior. I come to find out it's a very simple repair. So before you think your cheapo Amana is dead, just check this one last step. So here comes the terrible noise. Alright, hear that? I'm going to stop it so that I don't ruin the pump. Alright, so what that noise is the main dishwasher pump, like the cycle pump, running dry. It's bouncing around on its bearings or doing something along those sorts, and it's running dry. The way I was able to figure out quickly that this was the issue is I set it up, got it to that point, and then dumped a pitcher of water into the actual dishwasher, filled the bottom with probably about a half gallon of water, and then ran it, and it made nice normal noises. So that led me to believe that the thing's not getting water. So stay tuned. I'll show you exactly where you can go to get to the water valve. It's underneath. You have to pull the front two screws off, take that faceplate off to get easier access. You don't actually have to do that, but it just makes it much easier to get out of the dishwasher area where they cut out in your cabinets. Okay. You then have to look at these two little screws on each side. See there will be screws in there. That's what retains the dishwasher in the cavity. At that point, once you loosen those, or actually not loosen but take them out, you can then slide the dishwasher out, which will allow you to tip the dishwasher forward. Make sure there's no water in it so you don't make a giant mess. It'll allow you to tip the dishwasher forward, nice and easy, because most of the weight is on the bottom. It's pretty easy to do from here. All right, check back in a sec. Alright, so now we are underneath the dishwasher. So you can see I have it tipped forward and leaning against my washer there. And you trace the braided hose is your water supply. It usually comes from your sink or wherever nearby. And you'll see that it comes to this little mechanism here. Okay, this is a solenoid valve. It allows water to flow into the dishwasher and fill it for the wash cycle. Now, upon closer inspection, I found that this wire was severed. I've already cut the ends here and exposed some fresh copper, or aluminum in this case, on each side. Trying to get it in focus here. All right, and those two need to be reattached. It was a pretty simple fix for this situation, but if you find that your dishwasher is making those noises, it sounds like it's running dry, if you add water to it and then it gets better, it's this little solenoid valve right here, which has part numbers on it. I'm lucky enough that it's not the valve that's bad. I already tested it by putting these two wires together. It flows properly. And you repair this wiring. I think a mouse got to mine and shoot it apart. But I'll solder this together and shrink wrap it for a little bit of extra moisture resistance, and then get a quick video of it running. Alright, this would have been easier to do with just a regular butt connector and then some shrink tape, but I really wanted to practice my soldering. So under here, these wires are now soldered together. We've got the quickie little heat gun. Shrink it. A little bit more peace of mind for an exposed wire in a not a damp place. So that should just about do it. And we'll check it. All right, so after standing the dishwasher back up, getting it back in place, reattaching the 2 screws that go into each side here. You can see this is an Amana type 583-0. Okay, and you can see on the side here the little bracket that holds it in place. All right. Amana's not my first choice. It came with the house, but rather than spend $500 to $800 on a new dishwasher, I decided to troubleshoot this. What I did find is that the solenoid valve that lets water in was the failed component. The valve itself was fine. Mice had chewed the wire. So, without further ado, this is the sound it should be making when it's cleaning. Once it actually decides to start cleaning. You can actually hear the water jets spinning around inside, and it is now running like a top again. You can open it real quick. We'll get a quick view. You can see water's flowing everywhere. So, a little troubleshooting goes a long way in saving a lot of money. This is Chip. I fix things. Thanks for watching. Oh, and the chickens say hi too.